Hey, what's up, guys? This video is going to be about OBS, or if you're using slobs, it also works for slobs too. This is just my basic OBS settings that I run when I stream. I've been testing everything out a lot, and I think I finally have the perfect settings, for me at least. You could go off these settings, it might be a little different. Get right into it. So I always get a lot. I always get a lot of questions with how to set up OBS and whatnot. I'll do the single PC setup, and then a dual PC setup. I'm running a dual PC setup with my capture card. So this is what I have for my dual PC setup, okay? Now we're gonna go into the settings here. So here, I didn't change anything here. I left everything the same, I believe. Stream, you're gonna click stream. We'll select either Twitch, if you're on Twitch. Then you connect the account automatically. It's gonna let you sign in and do your code thing. Or you could go to YouTube and connect your thing automatically. Whatever, it'll do it all for you. I use this, recommended. It works for me. Now we're gonna go to output once you have your service, whichever you're gonna stream on, or whatever service you're gonna stream on. We're gonna go to output. I clicked advanced instead of simple. I can't change it right now because I'm obviously recording, but change it to advanced. And with this, depending on your CPU or GPU, if your CPU is strong enough, like a Ryzen 7 and higher, that's what I have. In my streaming PC, I have a Ryzen 7 2700. I don't know if it's an X. It's probably just a 2700. It's a X264 because all I do is just record and stream off my streaming PC. So I have X264 1920 by 1080. I don't have this on. I just unclick that. Our rate control, we have CBR. Now I have pretty good internet. Sometimes when it doesn't crash. So your bit rate is how fast your internet is, how good your internet is to keep a signal. Average bit rate could be 4500. You could try 4500, and then if it's good, you could up it more. For Twitch, I know the cap, they say the cap is 6,000. I did try 7,000, it was working, but I went back down to 6,000 just to have that little cap right there. So just go to a internet speed test, and if you have good download speed, internet speed, start off with 4500, see how that works. My keyframe interval is 2. I kept that. It goes to 0, but I went 2. CPU, the less equals less resources. So the higher, equals less resources for your CPU. So I just stayed at faster. You could go very fast. Very fast is probably average. I go faster just for the quality. Profile high, tune, I put none. This I left blank. Audio, I have 48 for my sample rate, just so it sounds better. I put stereo. You could put mono, but stereo, I don't know, sounds better to me. For global audio devices, I run a Go XLR, so all I have to do is have line in selected, and I could have my gaming PC sound with the Elgato, and then my streaming PC sound with the Elgato, and then that goes into the Go XLR. It's confusing stuff. I can make another video on that later if you guys have a Go XLR or Go XLR Mini. What you would do is your desktop audio on a we're doing dual PC setup. You have it as whatever your desktop audio is, whatever your default sound is, and then you just select your mic in this, whatever mic you have. It could be USB mic, or if you have a mixer, your XLR mic. And then we're that. I didn't change anything here. I left everything normal here. Alright, so I left everything normal there. Now we're going to go into video. So for non-affiliates and affiliates, if you have good internet, you could try 1080p. I would have, if I were you guys who are just up to affiliate, I would have 1920 by 1080 for the base canvas. In your output, this is what you're gonna stream out for your viewers and people who come in. I have mine set to 1920 by 1080 because I'm testing something with Twitch, and I don't know, it seems to be working. So we'll see. But for the affiliates and under who aren't affiliate, I would definitely go 1920 or 720p. Sorry, 720p. Just because it's smoother, less resources, especially if you're on a single PC setup. And then I have lactose for my downscale. I don't know how to say that. Lancitose, the L one. And then I have 60 frames per second. Just because it's more smoother in my opinion than 30. So for affiliates and under, 720. That's gonna be your best friend. Remember, your bit rate, guys, also helps with quality. So I would average 4500. If you have to go lower, 4000. If it's still a little pixelated, you could go up, but only if you have good internet, 5000. If anything, go 5500. 6000 is my, sweet spot. Sometimes it comes out pixelated, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it buffers itself out. One other thing for the single PC users, you want to go NVENC, your GPU. For encoder, if you're a single PC setup, use your GPU, the NVENC new, I believe. A single PC setup, I changed my settings for you guys so I could initiate the GPU. So right now, I changed it to NVENC new, CBR, bitrate, 4500 to 6000. That's, that's right there. Whatever your internet speed is. Keyframe 2. Quality, I keep this at quality. Profile high. You don't need this on. I've had it on a few times. I didn't really see a difference. I mean, it might make your stream a little bit faster, but you don't need this. It uses more resources as well. GPU, I just keep it at 0. I didn't change that. I didn't change max B frames. I changed nothing. This was regular. So this is for this setting right here is for single PC setups. The encoder. Just remember, single PCs use the encoder NVIDIA NVENC, or in whatever this is. NVIDIA with the new. I haven't tried out that new setting yet. I might try it out later in a later video. But yeah, this is for single PC setup. X264, that's for if you have dual PCs. X264 does look better if you have a really good CPU. Like I said, Ryzen 7 and up could run it. I don't know about single PC setups. Like I said, I have a streaming PC and then I have my gaming PC. If you have any questions, just put them down in the comments. I'll try to make new videos, help you guys out with what I know. As far as I know, I'm still learning myself. But basically, those are the settings for me. And hopefully they help you guys. Now, the reason why I do OBS Live and not Slobs, what is it? Streamlabs OBS. I tried Streamlabs OBS and it worked for single PCs when I had a single PC set up. But it used a lot of resources. I seen it, and it's a little glitchy and buggy, but it could have been just my specs on my PC and stuff. But then I switched to OBS Live. It took me a while to get, familiar with. And I believe OBS Live is actually better. It uses less resources. As far as like sources, I can make this in another video. If you could please let me know if this video was helpful or not. It would really help me out. If you liked the video and it helped you, hopefully you guys will subscribe, like the video. Put down in the comments your questions and if this video helped you out. And then I'll catch you on the next one, guys.